Hello, you amazing, beautiful people. How you doing? Welcome back to another Vocaloid reaction video. I asked you guys if this was a rabbit hole you wanted me to go down. If this was something you'd like to see more music from. Now, in the past, we've done a few Vocaloid reactions here and there, but nothing significant. We've never fully jumped into this world. Until recently, I did a reaction checking out the top 100 most streamed Vocaloid songs of all time, and you guys loved it. That video did exceptionally well. You guys were all asking for more. I said to all of you, please subscribe if you want more. The analytics behind the scenes were amazing. So I want to go down this rabbit hole. There's a few things I have heard. First, I've heard that the Vocaloid world is a lot darker than people really know. And second, I've heard that there's so many that I still haven't heard that you guys want me to check out. So we got a lot of exploring, and you guys are gonna need to help me with that. So first thing I need you to do is press that subscribe button. You're probably going, well, why? Well, because the comment section is gonna be filtered by subscribers only, because I got hundreds of comments in the last video, and I need to know what you guys want me to do next. And if I filter it by subscribers only, then I know that whoever's pressing subscribe and leaving a comment is gonna be here for the next reaction. So subscribe and let me know what you want next. But for now, this has been heavily recommended, and I'm really curious about this. It's from a channel called Dearest, so shout out them, link in the description. And they uploaded a video a while ago called 5 songs that will change the way you see Vocaloids. And I'm really curious about this. It also comes with like an explicit warning, so I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. I don't know what this video is gonna be about, but it has an explicit warning, so just a little bit of a heads up there. Otherwise, buckle up, like and subscribe, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to 5 songs that will change the way you see Vocaloid.
Hi friends, my name is Dearest. If you're part of the otaku community, the word Vocaloid has popped up in your life at least 100 times. Artists have used Vocaloid to express many themes, from simple catchy songs to dark and creepy stories. And if you thought Vocaloid was a collection of cute and fun songs, there's some artists out there who really took Vocaloid and created some pretty morbid yet very real issues that could change someone's view on Vocaloid characters. Please. I
do want to say one thing as well before we jump into this. That there are tons of videos that say like top darkest Vocaloid songs, top creepy Vocaloid songs, all sorts of stuff like that. I got like a freaking hair tickling my nose. So if there's any of those ones you want me to check out, let me know.
Please note that the meanings of some of these songs will cover some sensitive topics. So here we go, 5 songs that will change the way you see Vocaloid. Number 1, Rolling Girl.
Alright, we've heard Rolling Girl, right?
So, although a lot of songs can be taken for interpretation, Rolling Girl shows a pretty clear sign that our main character Miku is mentally unstable. The lyrics aren't entirely direct, but several shots of her are seen with students as she puts the spotlight on herself, showing how alone she is, as well as shots of progressive physical and emotional abuse inflicted on Miku, most likely by her peers at school.
I don't think I picked up on this at all when I first watched it. Not the abuse stuff. It's weird because the second it's pointed out, it feels so obvious.
As well as shots of Miku choking herself. The other main character of the music video seems to be her comfort, but the last lyrics said in the song are... And the music video ends with a motionless Miku in the arms of what I am personally going to just assume is a personified character of her depression. From what I see here, this whole video was the—
What the fuck, man? Have I reacted to Rolling Girl? I swear I have. Bro, holy shit. There's 2 ways to look at that ending, by the way, and we'll listen to Dearest's breakdown of what she thinks it is. But you could also just look at it as someone just killed Miku. Like it was straight up like, are you okay? Come here, get a cuddle. Die! Like, it literally could have been that, man. Or, yeah. If it's the other thing that's, I don't know if that's even, I don't know if that's worse. It definitely is not better. Holy, that is, I don't even know what to say.
Story of a schoolgirl bullied and pushed into suicide. A very real and unfortunate common event that happens in the world to a lot of students.
Shit.
Number 2, Lost Ones Weeping.
Whoa. I'm not even recovered from Rolling Girl, man. We've heard Lost Ones Weeping
Lost
as
Ones
well.
Weeping really targets the topic of the education system in terms of it ruling a big part of our lives. Our main character describes how he is proficient in math and science, but not so much in Japanese. Because of this, it creates stress and pressure. Now, two different sides to our character are displayed as a heavily emotional student and a motionless character with a parchment over his face.
It's kind of curious how so far both the songs, Lost Ones Weeping and Rolling Girl, have been about school. In one way or another, that's both, they're both tackling that topic. And in Japanese culture, education is obviously very important. I feel like it's become one of these things that isn't as important in a lot of the Western world. Sadly, I do think it should be taken a bit more serious than it is, especially here in the UK and America and stuff like that. Like, I feel COVID's changed it a little bit. But I also think there should be leniency for children, massively so. And yeah, it seems like it's so much pressure in Asia.
Final shots, we see some pretty powerful lyrics actually being said. The song and video essentially glosses over the concept of how we stress our youth in schools to be successful and hold a high standard by the time they graduate. But
this video is way more. This is way more intense than I thought it was going to be as a reaction, guys. Oh my word, this is heartbreaking. I feel like I'm listening to these for the first time. One thing I've always stood by, and I stand by this forever. And teachers hate me for saying this. And I know this because I've mentioned it to my teachers at my son's school, and they hate me for it. And I will always say it. I don't feel like there should be significant pressure put on children. I don't feel like children's youths should be wasted worrying about grades, worrying about this, worrying about that. Like, children stay in school, and it's their entire lives, and it consumes them until they're like 18 or in their early 20s. And all the way up, like, whether you go to primary and secondary, college, and then university, you're in education for so long, your whole youth is spent in it, and then you're an adult. And I feel like that's just wrong. I feel like when you're young, you should be able to be young and have fun. And songs like this just break my heart.
Of course, not everyone is perfect. And sometimes that pressure of not meeting that standard in society creates stress at a very young age that carries on throughout a big portion of our lives. The fact that this is a young elementary schoolboy makes this even more dark, yet very true.
You're a kid for a blink of a moment. You're an adult for the rest of your life.
This is a very overlooked problem in the world that I believe was perfectly depicted. Number 3,
wow,
two-faced lovers.
It can't get any worse than this, surely. My word. We're only 2 songs in, guys. I'm not making it through this video.
The video's main focal point revolves around the sexual tale of a girl who thinks that she has fallen in love with someone. Her infatuation blurs the lines between lust and love and eventually sleeps with said lover. She soon ends up pregnant, and the story starts looking
That was some weird-ass animation, I must say, right there.
like the relationship ends pretty badly, leaving the girl not knowing what to do. It's also possible that she may have had an abortion when she says this. And possible that this terrible relationship and experience of hers has brought her to sleep with all these other guys, losing all respect for herself. Regardless of how the storyline actually carries out in the end, it doesn't really help that the girl obviously is Miku, and her bio suggests that she is meant to be 16 years old. And that is just depressing. Expressing an unhealthy relationship leading to teenage pregnancy. I wonder who the father is. Well, there's a banana, and well, there's only one yellow male Vocaloid. Anyways, let's move on. Number 4, World Domination, How to...
What? Is that real? My god, man! Why'd you guys want me to go down this rabbit hole? The Vocaloid world is fucked, bro! So we've had 3 songs so far. One which could potentially be about someone being bullied into... The other one is about, like, literally teenage and childhood depression, as someone is literally forced to give up all of their dreams to pursue education because someone tells them that's what they need to do. Anything they ever wanted to be in life, they have to forget because grades are important. And this one is about a girl. What the fuck is this, man? These songs are nuts. This is great, yeah. Bro, man.
So this song's lyrics are a little complex to put together, but the video shows that our two main characters are students rambling on how their current states are apathetic and almost suicidal. In this lyric, our male character tells us that he sees his future self being dictated by someone else.
Okay.
Sometimes
a dense, selfish master. This person's waiting for like a selfish master? What does that mean?
in school we get worried and think that we'll just be working a boring desk job being told what to do. That thought puts our two characters in apathy and loneliness. However, the main point of the song is actually saying that our limits in this life and success are not limited to the classroom. Even if in school where you feel paranoid and sometimes unimportant, that doesn't mean you are. Their future selves show up at the end of the video with proud looks on their face, and in a sense, as the title of the song suggests, is how they rule the world. Morality-wise, of course. Well, I mean, there's some speculation that they might have actually just shot up their entire school. Food for thought. Number 5?
Bro, what the fuck? Well, let's go with the former, yeah? Not the latter. We'll go. I reckon that they grew in life and became amazing and then ruled the world in a nice way. Well, the imagery was fucking suspicious there at the end. The song sounded good. Holy shit, man. Half the time I'm just sitting here vibing out to these Vocaloid Japanese songs, thinking, oh man, these sound great. And then this is the lyrics. This is the meaning.
Of Hatsune Miku. Being one of the most popular and iconic songs of Hatsune Miku, the lyrics luckily are very straightforward. Unfortunately, the more you think about what she's saying, this is actually one of the most morbid songs of Vocaloid. As you go on through each of the lyrics, she emphasizes her realization that she is nothing more than a program.
I think I remember this.
Her entire existence is to please the masses, and she is forever bound to be the face of Vocaloid and entertainment. Putting that into your mind, her little cute dance moves just makes this more darker. The song carries on using glitch effects, interrupting whatever
yeah, it does, when you think that she's literally up there doing these cute dance moves and saying like, this is what I've got to do forever, this is what I'm like bound to, I'm a prisoner by this, I will forever be this Vocaloid, I'm not even like a living thing, I'm literally just a computer program, I can never go outside and breathe air, dark, 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 dark. All the while doing this dance.
Message that she wants to tell her fans. Probably the most heartbreaking lyric in this entire song is, this song is the disappearance of Hatsune Miku as being valued as nothing more than just a program. And look at that, well, at least her concert was a huge hit. Look at all those fans jumping for joy as she pours her non-existent heart out. And the concert ends with a final interruption and she disappears. Only to do it all over again. So what did
It's crazy when you think that it's like a computer program, but it's crazy to think that if it was something more than that, then it's just this like summoned, you know, like here you are, do the concert, all right, back to sleep you go, here I wake again up, do the concert, all right, back to sleep you go. Is that the video? That's the video?
you guys think of these songs? Did it impact your way of looking at Vocaloid? Do you have any other theories about these songs or possible other Vocaloid songs that you believe should be on this list? Feel free to comment down below. Subscribe to my channel for more anime content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!
Thank you very much for the video. It was really good. I especially loved the part with the heart-breaking stuff. Why is there a bunch of panties on my screen? That I didn't put up there. What the heck are the comments saying? Starts video, rolling girl, me. Oh no, lost one's weeping. Yup. The title, World Domination. The ad after. Pimples? Vocaloid has depressing songs. Everyone. Mua Ikai. Me and the boys dancing to catchy Japanese songs that we can't understand. The song. Music, nice and happy. Lyrics, I'm about to end this whole man's career. I actually cannot believe it, if I'm being honest. I'm fairly confident I've reacted to... We've checked out the disappearance of Hatsune Miku, haven't we? And Lost Ones Weeping and Rolling Girls. I'm pretty sure, right? Thing is, I can never tell whether or not I've done the covers or the originals. Because we do so much VTuber content on this channel, we check out a... we check out like a lot of stuff like that, right? There was a Yandere video. There's 5 Vocaloid songs not meant for kids. There's the scariest Vocaloid songs ever. There's all sorts of stuff, right, that we can check out. But anyway, because we check out a lot of VTuber stuff, it means that I've heard a lot of these songs, but never the originals, because VTubers cover Vocaloid songs tons. I mean, Adol covers loads of Vocaloid songs as well, and we massively react to her all the time across both our channels. The reason I'm basically saying all this is because I don't know which ones I've heard, and which ones I've heard originals of, and which ones I've heard covers of at this point. So you guys have to let me know. What I can say is, regardless, I don't think I ever understood what I was listening until now. It's freaky, isn't it? Like, how deep and terrifying these lyrics actually are. How if you didn't understand the language, you wouldn't be able to know. With a lot of songs, I feel like if it's a sad song, it sounds like a sad song. We react to a lot of foreign music on this channel, and I react to these foreign artists, and when I'm listening to these foreign artists, like, the song sounds sad. Sometimes I might not understand the language, but I'm still crying because I can feel that it's a sad song. But with songs like these, they don't have that energy. Not all of them anyway. They feel happy and upbeat. They've got fun instrumental and nice tunes, and you dance to them. And then when you read the lyrics, it's devastating. A song about a young girl being manipulated and ending up not valuing herself as she becomes pregnant and spirals. Someone being bullied to a point where they're no longer here. Someone who's in school and is going through so much and is so scared. I imagine some of you feel like that now, like watching this video. I have loads of people in my community always telling me that they're taking their exams and they're doing this studying, and I just want you guys to know, and I don't know if this will help anybody, but I failed in school. I failed. In my GCSEs, I failed. I failed them all. I failed my my first year of my degree. I failed these things, right? And I just want you guys to know that through that failure, it's not the end. And I'm not saying you can do YouTube, maybe you want to, but that's not what I'm saying here. I'm saying that when I failed my GCSEs, which is your like secondary school exams, I retook them. I just took them again and passed. Done. When I failed my first year of my degree, I retook it. I retook it and I passed. I got my degree. The whole reason I failed was because there was so much going on in my life. I'm not going to go into its private stuff. And it basically meant that I couldn't be at university as much as I wanted to be. And I submitted all of this and they allowed me to do it again. This was all like true stuff, but it's very private, so I'm not going to go into it. And yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, and this is teachers don't like me saying this because they want to put that pressure on, is it's not the end of the world. You are a kid for such a small window, tiny window of your life. Like, let's say it's you're 18. Is when you be like your childhood ends. Let's say it is, right? I don't think it is. It could be older, but let's say it is. Then what? Let's say you live to 90, 100. So what, 18 years of those 100 years, you were a kid, but the rest you were an adult, forever. Your childhood blinks by. As parents, we should be nurturing it, not like pushing it away. And songs like that just break me. The idea of like these kids just facing depression and pressure, and then next thing you know, they're an adult, and what's supposed to be the happiest years of their lives are gone. And the dreams that they once had are gone. And now they're working in an office and it's not even what they wanted to do with their lives. Money isn't everything. You should be happy at your job. I don't know if these words will help anyone, but maybe. Just know your life doesn't end with school. And it won't end with a bad grade. It starts when you leave. And it can be anything you want it to be. You don't have to put all your pressure on one exam's results. Go do something fun for 10 years, come back and retake that exam. You can retake exams any year in your life. I could go take exams now. Don't put so much pressure on your kids and don't put so much pressure on yourself. I didn't think I'd react to this and feel so freaking heartbroken. I didn't know what I was getting into, to be honest, but wow. This rabbit hole is going to be way more intense than I ever thought it was going to be. I do hope you all enjoyed my reaction. And I hope you're all okay. I love you all so much. Oh, what a video. Go support the original creator. Link to their videos in the description. And let me know what Vocaloid reaction you guys want next. Thank you so much for watching. I love all of you. And as always, my friends, be kind to one another, and you will see me in the next video.